today I'm going to make a cherry and pear buckle. Have you ever heard of a buckle? It is pretty much a dump cake, if you know what I'm talking about, where you put your fruit on the bottom, your cake mix on the top, and butter, and bake it. And that's pretty much the idea here. We're going to make it in the crock pot. So, but first I want to spray my crock pot so it doesn't stick and we can get this beautiful cake out of here. All right. Then we're going to add, I have 2 cans of pears. You can use different fruits if you want. That's up to you. I like the pear and the cherry combination. You can use peaches if you would like. That's up to you. I think I may cut these pears up a little bit. Juice and all, do not drain the pears. So, but yeah, I want to cut them up. So let me cut these pears up just a little bit, and I'll be right back with you, okay? And I'm going to show you how big I cut them. Hang on. Okay, so I'm on the last pear, and see they're halves, and I'm going to cut that right down the middle. And the larger ones, I'm going to cut into 3 pieces, and the smaller, I'll leave. I'll just cut in half. So I want them about that big. Okay, so next, we're going to add our cherry pie filling. Let's move this out of the way. Again, you're not draining the pears. You need that juice in there. And we're going to add our cherries. Oh, this cherry pie filling looks so good. Do you like cherries? I do. I love. Tell me, if you were making this, what fruit would you use? Would you do it like this? Would you use something different? Now, I'm going to take a little spatula and I'm going to stir that around just a little bit. And now, I'm going to add some almond extract. Cherries and almond go so well together. I want about a teaspoon is all I want in here. And you know your count is a teaspoon. So just put that in there. Stir it around. Now, here's where we're going. Oh, that almond just, oh, it just hit my nose. Oh my gosh. Now, we're done stirring. I have a yellow cake mix, just a plain yellow cake mix, and I'm going to sprinkle it on top. See, I told you, it's a lot like a dump cake. You're not going to stir it in. You're just going to sprinkle it on top and just let it sit there. Oh, and that cake mix. Ooh, all these smells. How can it not be good? Okay, see? I think you could see down in there. Look at this. I just laid it right on top. Now, y'all know, there's always butter. But the butter is going to make that crust, okay? But before I add the butter, I'm going to sprinkle on 1 package. It's instant maple and brown sugar oatmeal. Sprinkle that on top. When that maple and that brown sugar smell. Ooh, my goodness. Okay, now let's dot our butter on top of this. Just put it everywhere. You know how you do when you do a dump cake and it just sits there and it moistens that cake mix, makes it all come together. And I'm using 1 stick. If you see you need more, by all means use more. And if I think I need more than 1 stick to cover this, I've got more butter here. You know I'm not going to be without butter. But I think my 1 stick is gonna do it for me. All right. I'll hold it and let you see. Can you see down in there? You can see in there, can't you? Now, I have a 2-ounce bag of sliced almonds. And I'm gonna sprinkle these on top. If you can't have nuts, just leave the almonds off. And it's that simple. Looky there. And that's all there is to it. And all we have to do now is you need several paper towels. And I'm just gonna get off a big roll of them. So what needs to happen is, because when you turn on this crock pot, moisture's gonna develop. You know how it does. And you don't want that getting down in there. So you want it to stay, it'll crisp up on top. So you want to put your napkins on top, put your lid on, and those napkins, paper towels, are going to absorb any moisture. Now we're gonna put this on low. I'm gonna cook it on low today. And I'm gonna cook it somewhere between 4 and 6 hours on low. And I'm thinking I'm probably gonna go closer to the 6 hours, but I'm gonna come back and check it between 4 and 5. Don't open this before, I would say 3 to 4 hours. Give it closer to 4 hours before you open it, okay? Because if we come in and we're looking at it and we're opening and closing it, we're losing all that heat that's being built up, and it's just gonna take that much longer to cook. So that's how you make a cherry pear buckle. And I think our buckle is ready. How about you say we try it? Yeah. Now see what I mean about putting the paper towels under there? They're so moist and damp. All of that would have just seeped back down on our cake, and you wouldn't want that. Let's try it. Because it's been cooking about 5 hours. Oh, looky there. Can you see that? And those pears and those cherries. Oh my goodness. Let's get a little bit of that juice. Now I'm going to put this back over it because I don't cover it up so it'll stay warm. I'm just trying it for now, and I want it to be warm when he comes home and has his dessert. But I'm going to try a little bit of whipped cream on top, just a little bit, just a little bit. Now see how beautiful that is. Let's try it. Got a pear, and the pear has changed colors because of the cherries. This is gonna make a wonderful dessert for Gabby. The cake is done. It has absorbed the flavors of the cherries and the pear, and all that butter has seeped down in there. And oh. Y'all, oh my goodness, you have got to try this. If you like dump cakes, which is basically what this is, you're gonna love this. You are gonna love this. I said you could use different combinations of fruit, whatever you think you would like. This is what I thought would be good. This is what I'd seen originally in recipe many years ago. And it's delicious. I'm gonna go enjoy that little bite of sweetness. So you guys, please join me again. And I certainly appreciate each and every one of you. And I'll talk to you soon, okay?